Welcome to a G4 Guitar Franchise presentation. What I want to do is just take you on a little tour here of our member website. This is for our franchisees and our teachers, just to give you an idea of how to get around it. It'll be a very quick tour, only take a couple of minutes, and we'll cover the main areas. As you can see here, there are two menu lines. The top one, which is for the teaching, we did the black one here, that really covers most of the teaching, but there are a few mixed subjects in there. The bottom line is more about the business, the administration, marketing, sales, employees, etc. So what we're going to do here as well, just go quickly through each section so you can see. What you want to do is start with the teaching. If you're very new to it, just click on the teaching menu here and you can see there's a whole bunch of menus that come down here. Getting started is the place to go when you first get here. So what you want to do here is go to this particular page and you'll be able to just get an idea of what's going on to get started. Now, as you come down these menus, you can see that we've got the 5-week intro. The 5-week intro is how we start students. We do what we call a 5-week intro to introduce them to the G4 guitar method. It's a really good way to do it, and it's very detailed. So if you have a look at it, you'll see that we've got actual preparation and setting up your lessons and step-by-step scripts, and everything you need is in there. So really good stuff in there. If you just grab it and get into it and really learn it, this will prepare you for the 5-week intro when you first start teaching. Now, if you go down to the next menu item there on teaching, you'll see it says skills and songs. And what this does is on each page there, you've got a section about particular skills. So, for example, if you want to have a look at arpeggios, how to teach arpeggios, we actually go through and talk about how to do that. Your whole approach to teaching arpeggios is covered in here. So it really helps with teaching each skill. So you've got everything you need there. You might have your own way of doing things, and that's cool. What we really want to do is just give you something to work with, something that we know that we've tried and worked on and has been very successful for us. So you can make up your own mind as to how you actually do it. There's no strict rules here. What we do is we try and give you as much resources and much information as possible to make your teaching easy. So you can see you've got all the skills there. So let's now go down to the next one, which is grouping. What that does is it's going to talk about how to actually do groups, to teach students in groups. If you really want to be successful from a point of view of a financial business, you need to group teach, but you can't just group teach. You have to know how to group teach. Group teaching is a skill, and your students will be expecting you to deliver and do a good job of teaching in groups. So really good to understand that and get into it. If you've never taught groups before, you should be able to understand, go through this and start teaching groups in very little time. Then there's a few other headings there, certificates and exams, teaching children, teaching adults, and a new edition which we call the playbook, and that's really strategies on how to teach. Have a look in there, you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. So then we've got things here called media, which is really just the different ways you can learn on this website. We've got audio, we've got podcasts, and we've got videos. Check those out and you'll find lots of resources and information, training information to help you improve both as a teacher and a business. Remember, G4 is not just about teaching you how to be a better teacher or to be a successful teacher, but also how to run a business, be an entrepreneur, and really succeed on all levels. We don't want you just to be a great teacher without getting paid and having a great business as well. So we have this section here, it's called Success, and we have things like our book club, which you can have a look at, a list of books to read, and then we have a section on business success and teaching success. So check those out. When it comes to songs, we have a whole list of songs here which are connected to the different levels within G4. So what you want to do is just go to this section and it'll teach you everything you need to know about the songs that we recommend. Again, you can teach your own songs. You can teach songs that you prefer. That's okay. We don't have any strict rules, but by following the G4 method and guideline, you'll have it pretty well all mapped out for you. So it makes it very easy for you. Then we've got what we call downloads, and in the downloads section, what you're going to find is different areas there. So, for instance, things to do with admin or audio downloads or marketing materials. We've got pictures there you can use, different graphics and so forth. Songs, again, that you can download, like sheet music, and then student and teacher downloads. So things that are relevant to either the student, such as the G4 method itself, that's all in the student downloads, whereas in the teacher, you're going to get more administration type things to do with your business. Then you've got terms and support. I'll quickly go down to the next line. So here we've got admin. In the admin section, you've got things like accounts and the business plan and payments. So in other words, how students should pay you and the kind of questions and challenges you have when it comes to student payments. Things like student policies, the kind of things that you should do when it comes to students, things that we recommend. Registering students, things like in your studio, this is how to actually run your studio and the kind of things that you want to have in your studio. Timetable, we have like a timetable template for your teaching, and then we have what we call a website, which is how to actually, we make a website for every member who joins, and so we want you to know how to use and access and log into your website, so that gives you information there. Then we have a marketing section. This is the marketing plan, and then we talk about offline marketing and online marketing. Obviously, there's two types of marketing, and we go through those. And then we have what we call marketing stats, and this is really important for tracking your marketing. Next one is sales, and again we've got the sales training here, and then how to sell the G4 guitar method. So when you come to talk to student inquiries, what to say, how to answer questions, and really sell the G4 method to new inquiring students. We also have emails that can go out to them, and we also have sales statistics. So that's going to help you to collate your statistics and really know how you're going and how to improve. And then we have what we call the employee section. This is all about how to hire teachers, hire any staff really, but primarily guitar teachers. As you grow as a business, if you want to be the entrepreneur, then there'll be a point where you'll want to hire teachers, and then how to train those teachers as well. And one of the best sections of all this is what we call our Q&A. And in here, there's a whole bunch of topics there that you can ask, that you'll find. And most of these have been questions that have been asked by members of G4, and what we do is we try and make it very easy for you to find information on particular areas of the business and the teaching. And there's a whole list there, and you just click on whatever it is. For instance, you might have someone talking about policies here, and it'll take you down and tell you, give some information on that particular topic. So, and there's a whole bunch of things in there. So hopefully that really covers everything for you. There's a couple of extras there you can explore around. Now, it depends on what you've got. If you're a full franchisee, you should be able to see all of these listings. If you're not a full franchisee, if you're just doing a trial, you may not see all of the headings. So the idea is that you will get access to everything once you become a full franchisee. If you're on a trial, we just want you to see some of what we've got, and hopefully that's enough to get you excited and take the next step. Now, if you have any questions, you can contact support, which you can see up here. There's an email address for support, and there's also a support section which you can click on to contact us. So yeah, get into it, enjoy it, and if you have any questions, my name's David Hart, and please feel free to contact me anytime. Thank you very much.